Hello, welcome to another Iconic Masters draft. Okay. This pack is actually pretty unexciting. So our rare is Oblivion Stone, which board wipes are actually quite good and limited, although this one's a pretty expensive board wipe, and they know about it. But actually, this one can get around the downside of most board wipes in that you can slowly save some important permanents. So you can overextend into the board and not worry so much about what's going on. You can overextend in the board and not worry about blowing them up if you have enough time and mana. Other cards, Bog Brew, which is actually really fun. You can just get a bunch of newts, and then when the newts die, you can kill all their creatures, which is cool. Wing Shards is fine. I'm just going to take Oblivion Stone, though. I kind of want to find out how good it is in this format. And it is colorless, so it doesn't actually commit me to any specific archetype. Abyssal Persecutor is pretty good. There's also Simic Growth Chamber, though. This one is a 4-mana 6/6 flying trample. So it can just win the game on its own, but you have to be able to kill it. And so far, the only black removal I've seen has been Doomblade. So this card does go well with Oblivion Stone, but it's highly possible that you just get into a board state where, like, I can't kill him, and then you just die. So I'm actually considering taking the Growth Chamber over this guy, but this card's too sweet to pass up, I think. I kind of want to try it out. If you play it on turn 4 and you have a deck that can reliably deal with it, it's just so powerful. Keeping of note, I'm passing a lot of blue and green. And the red-black is here, but it's not super exciting. I would probably take this way after the Flare, the land. So, looking to go into red-black, given what we've passed and been passed. Wow, now we can grab a Bog Brew Witch. I kind of like taking this guy early. We did pass one. And Reef Cell is very good. It is a sorcery, I just noticed. What is Dragon Tempest? Whenever a creature with flying enters, it gains haste. Whenever dragon enters... Ooh, that's kind of cool. But I think I just like taking Bog Brew Witch. I could just kind of go off on Festering Newts. Is that worth it? That might not be worth it. Maybe we just take Reef Soul. Condescend is actually also a completely unrealistic card. It's like counter their spell and you get to scry. So good. Also Wrench Mine. I'm just gonna try. I want to see if the newt game plan is worth it. If I could just get a ton of newts, we could survive a while. Whoa, Fire Mane Angel. What do you do? It's on the graveyard. You gain 1 life. Oh, it's like decent but not amazing. I'm probably just gonna take the Basilica. First of all, it's foil, so it's like worth. It like gains you a bunch of life or something. No, that's not true. But it is slightly on color. Maybe we want to splash white or something, and it's just such good card advantage. If the other witch wheels, that'd be so awesome. Just starting out with 2 Bog Brew Witches. Then we can just like Windmill Slam every newt we see. Okay, Distortion Strike is fine. Ragdoll Strike is okay. Topin Freeblade, pretty boring. It's a 2-mana 2/2 Vigilance that can become a 3/3. Not super excited about that. But maybe this is just better than the rest. I'm not excited about these. Double Netcaster Spider. I don't like Rakdos Drake too much. I don't like any of these cards, to be honest. I just can't envision a world where I like playing Topin Freeblade. But it's like better than the rest of these cards, so I guess I'll take it. Okay. There's a Simic Growth Chamber. Eternal Thirst. What does this do? Lifelink. Whenever a creature dies, it gets bigger. That doesn't matter. Fall Tongue Invitation's okay. 3 mana, they sacrifice a guy, you can gain life. I don't hate that. Seeing Simic Growth Chamber this late, though, is the real... I think I'm just going to take the Fall Tongue Invocation, though. Okay, so here's a Festering Newt. Here's an Angelic Accord, though. That goes well with Fall Tongue Invocation. Seeing it this late also, like, if you gain 4 or more life. What gains 4 life in a turn? That's actually really tough to trigger. It triggers off the Bubbling Swamp, I think? Or whatever the Newt's. I think I'm just going to grab the Newt. This card could be sweet to build around, but gaining 4 life is kind of a lot to do. Okay, there's another Newt. I kind of like that more than Haunting Him, especially if... I think the next pack had Bogbrew Witch. Dang it, someone took it. Okay, given that, let's see what else is around. Survival Cache is going around. That's a pretty late Monastery Swiftspear as well. I don't know how well that goes into the current game plan. Maybe we're just going to grab... I don't know. Yeah, this card is just not good with what I have. Survival Cache could be good if I have like a lot of ways to gain life and stuff. And Black-White is the life gain archetype. Okay, someone took the Bogbrew Witch, which makes sense. It's a little sad. Yeah, not that much good red. Bewilder I think is good. Sustainer of the Realm is okay. I'm going to take Sign of Ugin because I have Fall Tongue Invocation, and there are a lot of Black-Red Dragon's Matters cards. Okay. Do I want 3 Newts? Creature with flying gains haste. I'm gonna... Maybe we go into the dragons. 3 Newts seems like too many given what I currently have. I guess Student of Ojutai still gives me outs to do the life gain deck. But yeah, seeing Furnace Whelp, okay. I think I know what we're doing now. We've got some dragons going on, we've got some flying creatures. And we do still have the Witch and the Newts. Auriok Champion. Okay. Knight of Souls Betrayal. All creatures get -1/-1. It's good, but I don't think it's better than just taking a Rakdos bounce land. There's not much else for this deck here. Maybe this comes around, you never know. But Rakdos bounce land is so powerful. Especially with dragons, we're going to have a lot of expensive plays. Draconic Roar is good. Bailiff is fine. Again, I don't think we're going to be gaining 4 life a turn. Kiln Fiend is good, but not in this deck. It's better in like the blue-red spells deck. And yeah, none of the rest of these cards are exciting for us, but Draconic Roar is not a bad card. Becomes Searing Blaze if you have dragons, which we have 2 at the moment. I actually don't know how many like dragons there are. So playing like a Dragons Matters deck seems kind of weird, but if there is a deck, I believe we're the only ones drafting it, given that we got this really late, Furnace Whelp really late, and so on. Probably taking this over the Idol. I can't imagine anyone wants this card, but Fall Tongue Invocation is very good. And not really excited about any of these other cards, so maybe we can wheel this. I don't even know if it's good. But a 4-mana 4/4 Flying Trample I would play if we can get enough dragons to make it worthwhile. Ooh. Anger of the Gods would be good in like a dragon style deck where we have like a lot of big creatures. I think I'm gonna take it. There is another Rakdos bounce land. This is really tough. This pack's gonna be terrible for us on the wheel. I think just being able to deal with a bunch of little creatures is so good though if we're trying to play fatties. Like, what if you just have like Abyssal Persecutor, Sign of Ugin in play? You cast this? Yeah, I already have 2 bounce lands. I think I'm gonna take the rare's harder to come by. We can grab another Draconic Roar. Graven Cairns again would be excellent. It is foil, which is pretty cool. But this card's so good. We just need to find, like, dragons. Because I can't imagine other people would really want them. Maybe this wheels, but Draconic Roar is awesome. Pretty excited about it. I guess Kolaghan's Monument is a thing. I'm not going to be playing any of these other cards. And Black-Red Dragon. It's not terrible. Nimbus Maze. Like... yeah, I'm not playing anything else. Okay. There's a Wrench Mind. Thrill Kill Assassin. I don't really like playing the Assassin though. Given that I have Anger of the Gods. I don't think I'm going to play Wrench Mind either, though. I'm just going to take the Assassin. It's the most reasonable card. Ooh. Okay, Hoarding Dragon's actually very nice. I can play it and get the Monument or the Oblivion Stone. That's a good pickup. I guess it's kind of like disappointing that all the dragon spells are uncommon, so it's like kind of hard to get them. I actually might play this. I don't think I'll main deck it, but it's not unreasonable for me to play that here. Balustrade, Spy, Mills. I guess Mannequin's really bad if we're playing Knight of Souls Betrayal. Maybe there's a chance I want to go off with Angelic Accord. Okay, Dragonloft Idol won't always be good. Actually, Tormenting Voice is pretty solid in this deck. We have a lot of like nonsense that we'd like to discard, so I'm totally fine with that. Whenever a dragon enters, X damage target creature or player. Wow, Graven Cairns. Why does Lightning Helix keep wheeling? Probably just taking Graven Cairns for better mana, but that card's very good as well. Guess I'll take a Swift Spear, but probably not playing it. I don't know how good this card is. I think if there is a deck to play it in, it would probably be the Dragon deck. I do need to find a way to deal with Abyssal Persecutor. Right now I have Oblivion Stone and that's it. So like if I cast it, yeah, it's going to be really tough. I guess target creature... okay, well we got a Wrench Mind. Is this target creature an opponent controls? No. So it's Foul Tongue Invocation, target player. Okay. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So Bladewing Thrall is a 4-mana 3/3 flyer, and when a dragon enters the battlefield it goes into play. Okay, I like that. Sign of Ugin is very likely to wheel, so I think I'm just going to take this card, passing on Grisly Spectacle, and not much else. For this card could actually be quite solid. Ooh, Tear Free, I like that. Probably here just grabbing another Draconic Roar. Nobody took Furnace Whelp before, so I think it's really unlikely they take one now. And this card's just busted. Dragons? Heat Ray. What is this? This card is really pretty. Wow. I like that artwork a lot. When it's dealt damage, draw the many cards. That's really cool too. So we can take another Foul Tongue Invocation, a Heat Ray. Splatter Thug is pretty strong too. Dead Reveler. How many ways do we have to actually win the game? We have like a ton of removal. Maybe I just want Foul Tongue Invocation as another way to deal with Abyssal Persecutor. Then I can grab the Rager on the wheel. Yeah, that seems fine to me. Wow, that's a lot of Foul Tongue Invocations. Probably now I'm going to grab Furnace Whelp. I need as many dragons as I can get. And if this doesn't come around, then we're starting to get in trouble. Ooh, okay. Now our deck is sweet. Alright, alright. Let's see. Maybe I just don't play the Newts and the Witch. So the Bauble, look at the top card, draw a card, it's like whatever. Splatterthug is good, but I think we're beyond that now. We're basically just Abyssal Persecutor combo now. I really wish I had that other Kolaghan's or Fall Tongue Invocation. I think I'm just gonna take Evolving Wilds for better mana. Or do I just want a Splatterthug? This card hits really hard. You know what? My mana's this is tough. I think this card just hits so hard. I gotta take it. Okay, double Bogbrew Witch. Now we can go off with Newts. Okay, hang on. Festering Newts, get back in. Bogbrew Witch. I can take 2. I can also just take a Tormenting Voice. Helps me find the Persecutor. Because Bogbrew Witch is 4 mana, do nothing, and then I play the Newts. But the Newts go poorly with Knight of Souls Betrayal. Tormenting Voice is likely to wheel, though. I guess I'll take the Bauble. Not for sure playing it, but Sign of Ugin is a dragon. It's kind of sad that they had to put in 6 mana 4/4 flyers. But it is what it is. I think this deck's actually quite good. I don't know about the Bogbrew Witch Festering Newt package just yet. But I really like double Abyssal Persecutor. That card's so strong. Actually, that's kind of a cool combo. Knight of Souls Betrayal plus Festering Newt. There's a Furnace Whelp. I don't know if I need a third. What does this do? Not super excited about that. Maybe I just take a Child of Night in case my opponent's like super aggressive. I can put this in. Because I think I'm doing okay in the late game. And I don't need like that many Furnace Whelps. Okay, Dead Reveler is like fine. Rotfeaster Maggot is actually decent. It gains quite a bit of life. Okay, there's a Child of Night again. I don't think I need a Moonglove Extract. Foil Hammerhand because obviously. Alright, this deck is very close to being absurd. I don't know if it's quite... Ooh! Last pick Tormenting Voice, yes please. The reason I'm very excited about this is it goes really well with this guy. Just discard him, and then a dragon enters play and he comes into play. That's like a really strong tempo swing. Trying to decide if it's worth playing this card. Probably not, but if they're like any type of like low to the ground aggressive deck, it would definitely be good. Makes Festering Newt able to kill creatures up to a 5/5. So it becomes like a 1 mana sorcery speed Tragic Slip. I don't know how I feel about having 2 Bogbrew Witches though, because if I draw those and no Newts, then we're just like kind of dead. Dragon Tempest. Creature with flying, it gains haste. Whenever a dragon enters, it deals X damage. I think just giving creatures with flying haste is so big with my Abyssal Persecutors. I just need to make this is target player. Okay. Hoarding Dragon is good. So I have right now 1, 2, 3, 4 dragons. That's not a lot. Maybe I needed that extra Furnace Whelp. This card seems really bad. Even if I have a dragon, I'd rather just play a dragon. I guess this is a dragon, but I have to activate it. It's like a late game dragon. Is this a 16 land deck with double Tormenting Voice? I think Tormenting Voice lends itself towards playing more lands, because you can just discard the extra lands. Let's see. The bubble. Just trying to decide what last card to cut. I like playing like one witch with the newts, but I think two is kind of too many. Just if I draw it again, all of them, it's really bad. Maybe I don't start the Oblivion Stone. It's quite expensive and I actually don't really need it. I think I'm more of the aggro deck now. Actually, yeah, that seems okay to me. So sort by color. More red. So very slightly more red. 1, 2, 3. So I have 8 mountains, which gives me 9, 10 red sources, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 black sources. Yeah, my mana's pretty good too. Okay, see you guys round 1.